Hello, my beautiful friend, and welcome back to another daily video. Well, just a couple of days ago, we talked about Ubisoft's former Assassin's Creed boss, and now we have the truth of it. As you can see, this is an article by Insider Gaming, written by Grant Taylor Hill, released yesterday. And you can find this in the description box down below. Former Assassin's Creed boss confirms Ubisoft asked him to step aside. The news broke recently that Marc-Alexis Côté, a Ubisoft veteran and strategic leader of the Assassin's Creed series, had departed the company after more than 2 decades. In the reports that surfaced after Côté's withdrawal from the firm, it was suggested that he was offered a leadership role in the newly formed Vantage Studios, but wasn't happy with the position and stepped back. Haha. In a new post on social media, Côté has set the story straight and explained that he remained business as usual until Ubisoft asked him to step down. He expressly confirmed that he did not walk away from the company he has called home for 20 years. And again, I'm still really happy that he's gone. No matter how it happened, good riddance again. And you can see why in the video I did before. I'm going to link it as well in the description box and the comment section and at the end banner of this video, because it got restricted by YouTube because apparently it's not for children. I have no idea why. The truth of why Côté left Ubisoft. In a lengthy LinkedIn post, Marc-Alexis Côté explained why he departed Ubisoft after 20 years, the latter portion of which had been spent managing the strategic direction of Assassin's Creed. In his words, it wasn't his choice and he did not walk away willingly. Now, his quote: "Many of you have expressed surprise that I would choose to leave Assassin's Creed after so many years, especially given the passion I still hold for it. Yeah, the passion to break it and to make it yours and not the fans. The truth is simple. I did not make that choice. Ubisoft decided to transfer the leadership of the Assassin's Creed franchise to someone closer to its new organizational structure. A different position was mentioned, but it did not carry the same scope, mandate, or continuity with the work I had been entrusted with in recent years. Yeah, because you screwed up. Whatever you did with the modern day storyline and whatever you did with whatever storyline, it was bad. It just wasn't good anymore. And also, Assassin's Creed Shadows was a failure. Yes, it sold something in between 3 or 4 million copies, but it still didn't break even. We needed double the amount of that to even break the production cost of the game. But I also owe it to my teams, past and present, to say this plainly. I did not walk away. I stayed at my post until Ubisoft asked me to step aside. They basically booted him out like, what was the name in Prince of Bel-Air? DJ or whatever they named the side character, the one who always gets yeeted out of the house by Will Smith's uncle. I don't know, but it's funny. That's basically him right now. It mostly gets with what the original report referenced, in that Côté left the company because of a situation related to the new Vantage Studios, formed after the merger between Ubisoft and Tencent. Côté's statement indicates his expectations were that he would lead the direction of the Assassin's Creed franchise at Ubisoft, but that wasn't the case. When that didn't come through, Côté took it very personally and turned down whatever else was offered as a compromise, ultimately being asked to step down by Ubisoft because he, most likely, had no home in the new organization. Côté wrapped up his post by saying, "As someone who grew up inspired by Star Trek: The Next Generation," good show, "in the later years of my career, I came to see myself as the captain of the Assassin's Creed ships." The sentence started so good. Oh man, the role really went to his head. Someone who leaves only once, every soul on board is safe. I'm sorry, what? That is exactly what I have done for as long as I could. Dude, Picard was an inspiration for everyone. Picard was the man. Not only was it Patrick Stewart, a man who fully knew that some parts of his role were ridiculous, especially in the early days when he had to talk in alien languages and it was just a little bit cringy. I totally admit that, but still went full on professional mode. It was awesome. I love Picard. And also one of my inspirational heroes back in the day, because it wasn't just Star Wars back then, it was Star Trek as well. And many more. Come on, man. The hubris. This isn't funny. Oh no, I mean, come on, it is funny. But I just wanted to say this isn't funny anymore. But yeah, were you surprised to see Côté leave Ubisoft? No. Are you expecting these kinds of departures as the merger continues to take shape? Yes. Let me know what you think. Wait, do we have comments here? No, there are no comments. Oh boy. Yes, yes, you are Picard, because we know Picard's a liar and an enabler. Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Again, Marc-Alexis Côté lied to the community. He lied to basically everyone and he enabled a toxic work environment. People said that yeah, he has my back, but he's never going to step up if something happens to me. That is not having your back. That is just someone. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. You can go through this. I believe in you. No, you don't. What is this? But yeah, this is not a big surprise. He screwed up on so many levels, and I hope that the other executives in the Assassin's Creed franchise will also be yeeted out, because Tencent doesn't screw around. And also, if the Saudi Arabians still with Assassin's Creed Mirage are willing to fund Assassin's Creed games to, well, make them better, because Mirage, we're still going to play Mirage in the near future, by the way, because I'm really interested in that game, and I didn't know that it was there. I just knew, oh yeah, Origins, I like that one. Odyssey, I didn't buy that one. Valhalla, I was incredibly annoyed with that one. And Shadows, I obviously didn't buy. And in between all of them, I didn't know that Mirage was a thing. It's that easy. So we're going to play that again after Nier Automata and the indie game. It's Assassin's Creed Mirage time. But man, the hubris. Oh my god. He's the captain of the ship. He's the captain of Assassin's Creed, of Ubisoft's what is it? Skulls and Bones, the quadruple A disaster that is just sinking. He's the captain of that one. But that is so funny. Oh boy. But yeah, that's him. Remember the face, remember the name. And yeah, whenever you see his name pop up in another gaming franchise, just say goodbye to that franchise, because it's not going to be good. He's just going to make it what he wants it to be and not what the fans want it to be. Because again, he just cut off every single piece of connection to the community. He doesn't listen to the community. He willingly ignores the fans and just makes whatever he wants to do, which can be good. There is an argument to be made that it can be good to go with certain things against the community, with, I don't know, some gameplay mechanics to bring in something new. But again, the modern day gaming storytelling of the Assassin's Creed franchise, with whatever they did with just the guide and whatever the other thing is, the other we are AI bullcrap, bull honky thing, it's just plain bad. What happened to Basim? A rather interesting character in Odyssey and Valhalla. Now he's gone. What happened? And Layla, who started out with meh and then became a little bit of, okay, it kind of seems interesting now, and no, cut her off. I am so sure about this, that he just doesn't want good characters in his games anymore, and if they're getting a tiny sliver of interest, just cut them off. That's it, because we don't need connectivity between games. That is what happened to Desmond. He, in the BAFTA interview that he gave in the presentation, he talked about, yeah, Desmond died and then somehow things went wrong. Yeah, no shit! Because you don't have a character that is compelling. Yes, he had his flaws, and yes, the storytelling was mostly good and had some flaws in it. That's totally fine. But Desmond was the connective tissue between the games, and there was no replacement. Who was the replacement? The guy with the glasses and the other lady? I mean, fine, they're still in Valhalla, and now they're gone again. This is another rant. I love Assassin's Creed, and I'm so disappointed. Please, Ubisoft and Vantage Studios, which is just probably the same thing they did with 343 Studios to Halo Studios. It's just a name change. It's just a rebrand for people that aren't as involved in the gaming community as, well, us. And yeah, that's just, oh yeah, but it's a new studio. They will make it better. I'm skeptical. I'm cautiously optimistic here. But then again, I'm going to hold Ubisoft accountable and Vantage Studios and Tencent if they screw this up. Because I really love the Assassin's Creed lore. I love the story and the narrative, and I want it to be better. I want it to be good. And that's why I'm criticizing it. Again and again and again, I will tell you, support what you love, but criticize when it's needed. And as in the last decade, there is just a lot to criticize. But what are your thoughts on all of this? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. Have a great day, stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you either later in the next stream or tomorrow with the next video. Bye, bye, bye.